Hello everyone, I'm Brazen Eagle and thanks for joining me here. From the Daily Mail, this article, we have a story that will continue to confirm our collective disappointment in Western society. And as a warning, I'm just letting you know that this article features some not safe for work images. And no, these are not images you want to remember. These are really disgusting. But that being said, let's get into it. So, apparently this mother encouraged her teenage daughter to have sex with a sugar daddy so they could both pay for cosmetic surgery after becoming addicted to changing her look. So it's apparently right now, Kayla Morris, who's 23, and her mother, Georgina Clark, who's 41, spent 60,000 frickin' pounds on perfecting their looks. Well, that's definitely not perfected. They're as ugly as hell now. And apparently there's a guy named Jeremy Kyle who's doing this interview, from the TV show or something, ITV's The Kyle Files. He questioned why an 18-year-old Kayla was allowed to sleep with sugar daddies, and he also asked what sort of mother would allow the wild behavior. So, let's see, Jeremy Kyle's an interviewer, why the mother allowed her daughter to sleep with a sugar daddy for cosmetic surgeries. He said it was disgusting, which I completely agree with. My goodness. Kayla blamed the pressures of social media. Kayla is a daughter. Blamed the pressures of social media and glamorous celebrities such as the Kardashians for making her want bigger tits and plumped up lips. You know, you gotta take some personal responsibility there for doing this crap. And then her mother found that the surgeries were addictive and that she herself wasn't happy with her own look. And the interviewer obviously asked, what sort of mother allows her 18-year-old daughter to actually dance and sleep with older men in return for cosmetic procedures? I call that actually a mother-in-law. But, let's continue. After initially denying she knew anything about it, the mother of four finally admitted she felt rubbish, while shocked Twitter users flooded social media to criticize her. I mean, that's the mother, I think. And she's just... That's terrible. I mean, she doesn't look good either. I think that's a daughter. I think that is. But they look just trash, especially her. Oh, she's on the left. Okay. Oh, and yeah, that is her daughter on the right. And that's actually one of the better pictures of her. And here, the ogres. The ogre twins. I mean, I think the one on the left is the mother. Kayla admits that she can no longer look at photographs of herself from the height of her surgery and branded her look ridiculous. Page 21, pictured age 21 with her mother, Georgina, at 39. Is that the mother? Anyways, it's just, no. This is Kayla? This is the daughter? Oh my god. Why? She began to plan her first breast enlargement age at 11? Obviously, this girl had no father. Blah, blah, blah. So this is telling you when it aired. Yeah, she wanted to look like Katie Price at age 11. I have no idea who Katie Price is. I'm not from the UK. But, oh god. Apparently, from her mother, she said her daughter had spent much of her teenage years organizing the operation. Before long, Kayla persuaded her mother to get her lips done, and the pair, who've had multiple procedures, have said in the past they're addicted. Blah, blah, blah. Look at more disgusting pictures. Oh, God. You know, I want to say this is what's wrong with the United Kingdom, but you'll find the same thing in the United States, Australia, Germany, anywhere in Western civilization. This is not attractive. How is this attractive? This is disgusting. At one stage, Kayla worked as a stripper and was earning 1,300 pounds a week. Holy crap. Most of which went into a savings account to pay for the pair's surgeries. My goodness. In the past, Georgina, the mother, has told how she was happy for her daughter to strip to fund the surgeries and was also supportive when she picked up a 50-something sugar daddy at age 18. Wow. You know, honestly, the age gap really isn't concerning. It's just pimping out your daughter that's concerning. But in last night's show, Kayla revealed she had turned her back on the cosmetic surgeries and is keen to now have a more natural look. Well, that ship has definitely sailed. Her first cosmetic surgery or procedure was about 6 years ago. And she says, I just remember really wanting it done. It's a lot of pressure on being a young girl nowadays. How so? The whole Kim Kardashian thing, Instagram thing, selfie life. She really must have grown up without a father. Neither mother-daughter were concerned about looks until Kayla on the right here turned 10. Huh. You know, from this picture, she just looks like your average ugly girl. I'm not gonna lie, just your average ugly girl. This is just the ugly twins. I mean, my God. Ugh. The tattoos just don't make it any better either. Spent 60,000 pounds to look like the glamour. That's a glamour model? What? Oh, God. Just worked as a stripper in order to fund her and her mother's many cosmetic surgeries. The presenter, I mean, that's how exactly I probably look right now. Just disappointed and frustrated and just like, wow. Let's see. And if you aren't secure and happy in yourself and you have the money, then you will go and do them. Well, you know, I guess this is better than doing drugs. I don't know. This is ridiculous, though. She said she can no longer look at images of her old look, saying she finds it ridiculous, but Mother Georgina said she thought the oversized lips were quite nice, of course. You know, this picture isn't too bad. The mother looks exactly normal. This kid is going to have a terrible life now. And this girl, I mean, she isn't terrible. This is probably before everything went down. This is disgusting. The mother... let's move on. So, Jeremy, the interviewer, was keen to hold Georgina to account, asking what sort of mother allows her 18-year-old daughter to actually dance and sleep with older men in return for cosmetic procedures. But when Georgina claims she wasn't aware it was happening, Jeremy branded it disgusting, blah, blah, blah. And he even said, if my 18-year-old daughter was sleeping with a 50-year-old man in return for money to have her boobs done or her lips, I wouldn't think of myself as a very good parent, Georgina. You've got to answer to that. Well, pretty much. I mean, those shoes are ridiculous. Look at that. That's absolutely ridiculous. She is, oh God, so ugly. I mean, she looks better in this picture, but, compared to, blonde face right here, Georgina, the mother, went on to admit that it did make her feel rubbish and said the situation was not right. Sure. In a previous interview published by the Mail Online, Georgina said, when Kayla told me that she wanted a boob job and plastic surgery, I was glad because I wanted her to be that kind of person. Oh, isn't Mama so supportive? I'm so lucky to have a daughter like Kayla who pays for my treatments. I don't mind her having a sugar daddy or stripping to pay for our cosmetic work because we're living the dream. I'm really proud of her. Jesus Christ. Worked as a stripper and allowed older married men to pay for her cosmetic surgeries. And that's the end of the article. Jesus Christ. So, it's just disgusting. But then again, a mother pimping out her own daughter isn't the worst thing I've ever heard, and probably not the worst thing you've ever heard either. But you know what? We can learn from this. We men can learn from the mistakes of others. So, number one, as her mother stated, moms are okay with prostituting their own daughters out, as long as the mother also benefits in some way. I wish I didn't scroll to the top. Let's see, where was it? It's down here. I'm so lucky to have a daughter like Kayla who pays for my treatments. I don't mind her having a sugar daddy or stripping to pay for our cosmetic work because we're living the dream. I'm really proud of her. If it benefits the woman or the mother, who cares? Alright, here's something to learn about females. Women will rationalize any situation that will ultimately benefit themselves. And also, according to this article, looks like the mother was attempting to live her life through her daughter. That is the reality of female nature. Women will rationalize any situation to make sure it benefits them. They'll do whatever it takes to feel good about themselves. And let's move on to number two. Do you find this appealing? Do you find this face appealing? I don't. This one actually is not too bad if it's very, very blurry and I was a little intoxicated. But let's go back to the top to avoid these ugly pictures. I don't find these females attractive. But as long as men are okay with it and do not act upon this type of behavior, women will continue to act like this. The mother only felt shame when the interviewer and people from Twitter called her out for this behavior. Where was it? I don't want to look at them. Oh my God, let's see. No. Well, I mean, I already read it earlier. So, basically, Georgina claims that she wasn't aware of it when it was happening at the time. Jeremy branded it as disgusting. It's just, my goodness. The mother only felt shame when she was called out upon it. That's ridiculous. We don't know if there was a husband in the picture, but if there was, he either is divorced from the mother, which After reading this, I completely understand. He's dead, which actually might be a good scenario for him, so his name isn't ruined, or he's one hell of a cuck. So, you got that. And finally, number 3, which is really an extension of number 2. For the third lesson from this single article, you need to understand that women, they're like water. They conform to their surroundings. Do they have set boundaries that they need to respect? Or are they allowed to flow wherever they want and cause a mess? And you know what? The boundaries, guess who sets up the boundaries of how water or women will act and behave? Only strong men set the boundaries. Women won't. Only strong men do. Strong men set the boundaries and keep them. So, with that in mind, thank you very much for watching. I know this was a disgusting, image-filled article, but that is society we have today. But anyways, I'm Brazen Eagle, and I hope you have a great day.